It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is May 28th. We're getting close. We're getting close. So today, we are scraplifting Kelly Pyron. So I will have her linked down below. I love this layout. I love me a good banner. I love lots of layers. And I love that she has 2 photos. So I'm actually going to get 2 photos on my layout too, but one is going to be hidden. So I am going to start with this polka dot paper. So she has a polka dot paper for her background. I'm going to do a polka dot paper for my background as well. And I am going to trim it down to 8.5 by 11. And then I am going to make my banner. So my banner is going to be with this tone-on-tone green stripe. And I just fold the corners and take some scissors and cut it. Like that's how I make my banner. It got a little wonky, but yeah, that's okay. So I'm going to trim it down. I'm going to adhere it to my background. And then, of course, my tape runner runs out, so I got to quickly go ahead and fix that. I'm going to put mine off set like she did. Now that I am looking at it, hers doesn't go up to the top of the page, and I like that better. I probably should have paid better attention. So I have these 2 photos. They are of the cenote that we went to, and I liked them both, and so I wanted to get both of them on. So I'm going to do just a little flip up. So I trimmed down the one that's going to be on the other side, on the under side, just a little bit. I grab a scratch piece of paper and I fold it over, adhere it to the back of both of the photos, and then I'm going to go ahead and mat the entire 2 photo flip up. So that's how I make my flip ups. I'm sure that there's probably many other ways to make them, but that's how I make mine, and it's pretty easy. So I'm going to go ahead and rough up the edges, and then I am going to probably realize that I want to rough up all of the edges. So I'm going to add one more full layer of this kind of like stitching paper, and then I am going to add one more pink piece to the top, and then I have this yellow tag. So she has a tag on hers. I'm actually going to tear it in half so that I can have it stretch all the way across the page like hers does. Like I said, she's got a little more real estate. So mine looks a lot bigger, but I think this is definitely a wonderful design, and I may be trying this on a 12 by 12 as well. So since I had roughed up all of the papers, I kind of felt like my banner needed to be roughed up as well. So I did go ahead and rough up those edges. She has some stitching in her layout, and let's be honest, by day 28, I'm feeling pretty lazy. Like, yeah, lazy. I hopefully today, because of course I'm pre-recording this early, but hopefully today I am like super calm and just relaxing, because I have made it through my daughter's 8th grade graduation, my niece's 8th grade graduation, my son and cousin's high school graduation, plus all of their parties. So I am hoping today that I am just relaxing. Maybe making some scrapbook layouts, but maybe just hanging out on the porch reading a book. Like definite relaxing. And I have tomorrow off too, so 2 days of relaxing. That is my goal. So I hope your May has been wonderful. Mine has definitely been pretty darn crazy. So I went ahead and put my cluster, it's a chipboard floral cluster there at the top. And then I'm trying to figure out what my title is going to be. I like the ideas of this adventures, and it fits really well on the bottom. And then I'm like, oh, wonderful adventures. That works good, but it doesn't really fit up there very well. So I'm going to take all of that off, which those little stickers are kind of hard to pick up. Thank goodness you only have to watch it in double time. So I'm looking, I'm like, there's got to be something. And I'm like, okay, today might work. So I go ahead and start sticking that on. And I was like, it's okay. It's not terrible. But then I was like, you don't have to do today. You can just use the to somewhere else, and you can just use the day somewhere else. So I'm going to actually title it Best Day Adventures, which I kind of thought was pretty good of me to come up with something that wasn't completely pre-made. I mean, it was pre-made, but not completely. So I want to see if there is anything else I can add. I do like this paper clip, and that way it actually gives a little bit of an easier way to do that flip up. And then I'm going to add a floral and a big long leaf, kind of like those vines that are coming down into the cenote. I really like the way that looks. Obviously I haven't got there yet because all of my florals are in the back, but this is it. And I like how it kind of falls down there. I think that it definitely gives a good, I don't know, visualization to represent all of those vines, because they are super cool. I'm going to finish it off with these cute little hearts that have been sitting on my desk for a very long time. So I'm excited to be able to get them used up. I will adhere everything with some Nuvo Deluxe. I also added that stitching paper to the back of the photo so I can do my journaling there. So I do have a couple of close-ups for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. Make sure you head over and check out the playlist. By now it's probably ginormous, so I hope you are enjoying it. Remember to wear your crown. We'll see you tomorrow.